Hello and welcome back. So let's do the puzzles in North 2.
Hello, 1K.
Hello. Did you know the founder?
I sure did. Not as well as Byron, but she was still around when I was born. I remember she came and talked to me after New Alexandria, told me how sorry she was. I never blamed her for that. It wasn't her responsibility.
What was New Jerusalem like when you were born?
A lot busier than it is now. My most defining memory is that it was extremely noisy, because something was always being built. Got annoying after a while.
What do you think about the body replication tech?
It seems like something that could very quickly get out of control. You know that saying about good intentions? If we can solve problems by just making more people, how long before people just become a problem-solving tool?
I mean, that's what we're doing right now, kind of, right? What do you think about Miranda's idea that it's our duty to spread life?
Our ancestors thought they could introduce new species to existing ecosystems, and it never turned out well.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like a lot of things Miranda says, it sounds pretty, but once you think about it, you start seeing the problems.
Okay, tell me about New Alexandria.
For some reason, we'd convinced ourselves that New Jerusalem wasn't enough, that we needed another city. We thought it would be easier the second time around. All it takes is a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of ignorance, and people die.
Okay, that's all. Thank you. Damn, those sounds. New content available. Engraving. Is that this one? Yeah. Taking a reference photo in case I want to figure this out later. Oh. I didn't actually notice that had this thing. So this is a tower. XXX. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out one day. One, two, three. Oh, here's one of those gates. And here we can actually look inside to see what's going on there. So it is just a puzzle. Could be just a very special puzzle. Okay. Should we start with 8? Yeah, why not, right? Remember. Accumulator. What is an accumulator? It's a connector. I have no idea. We can make new things, okay. So we need red over here. Oh. Red opens this or red opens that. We might need a cube to get over this, right? Put it here somewhere. And then we have to get them both. This just flips it. Okay, okay. But we can't get the cube out. So that one's obviously to try to get things out of it, right? So, and we'd want the accumulator out more than the cube, maybe. Not sure. Well, let's try something, right? So we do this. Maybe? You know what? I'm gonna do it from the first one because maybe. Oh. Oh no, that was just to charge it, right? Oh, wait, maybe not. So maybe we do really need a cube. But then again, we also really need the other things. So what I was thinking is if we can just take this prism here to fix that one in place, so we can take this one to the other side. But that would mean we need a cube to put it here, because I can't pick this one up beyond this barrier. So how do we get the cube out? Can we do this? Okay. That wasn't too easy at all. But then we can take this one actually past the gate. And we can take this one. And I mean, I don't think it really matters, right? Don't think it's gonna matter. Actually, I don't think it's gonna matter. You can put either of the... Okay. I guess that's how it is.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, we used to explore just like this. Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into, trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, Al. They were family to me.
Sorry. It didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
I don't know. I don't think humanity has explored places just for the sake of exploring. It was like usually like either a economic motivation or just like not enough space. Like people were dying from starving or something, and would have like a more nomadic life. I mean, our whole sort of civilization was built on staying in one place and making like something there, right? It wasn't on like exploring things.
Is it possible that on some level, people want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity is bad and every solution will just go wrong? Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
This place is beautiful though. I don't mind being here. Balance of forces. What do we have to work with? Where are we trying to get? So we need blue here. Okay, so we have one cube and one of these. I don't even know what's on the other side. So let's see. Blue. And it powers this. Okay, how do I get the blue to begin with? Can I just get it through here, right? Just makes a blue one. So what happens if... That's the idea, right? So put this one on here. We take the cube. We put this here. We take this here. We go there and that's it, right? Okay. That was pretty easy.
Every one of these clouds seems to contain exactly the same amount of energy.
Which clouds? Those clouds. Can I walk in here? No. No. This is where I came from, right? No, I came from there somewhere. If I remember correctly. Well, this is the floor. Let's do it. Wellspring. So we need red here and red over there. We have holes over there. We have a thing here. We have one connector. Okay. We have another one over here. So we can potentially do... No, because that one has to be opened by red. Right? So... that's kind of that thing. We have red here. So, can we? Yeah, but we can't get through that, right? So we'd have to get it through here. But that one is closed. Just sanity check. That doesn't work, right? No. But we need red here to open this to be able to shoot blue. And this one is also blue. Okay. So we first go here, maybe? Ah, that still works, it seems. Ah, there we go. A bit far maybe, but... there we go. Oh, but how do we get it out? Because we need it to be red, right? We can do this, actually. Nice. So we can do this. And I put it like right here. One break here maybe. No. So how do we get red here? I think this is the furthest that we can go, right? That's about it. So we'd have to put this one somewhere where we can hit it. Hit that one and the other one. Oh, I think we actually can. Is that it? Okay. You got it.
There's so much history here that we can't see. The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now?
They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I don't know. What makes them qualified to make this test? Okay. Switch turned on. Does it do anything? Maybe we need more switches? Oh, we find the first special one. Field of view. There's a blue one and a red one. So we need both. Okay, I think I understand what we have to do. I mean, what the goal is, right? So I'm assuming we got these. What we're trying to do now is make this one the same. Right, this one is gonna open this. And the other side here is gonna open the other one. But we need to figure a way out to put them both the same. So what I was thinking is if we can put blue here, right? Blue as far here as possible. So let's see. Do this one, and we put it here somewhere. Seems to work. And then I wanted to do this. Oh wait, but that doesn't work. Oh no, yes it does. Wait. Right? You can be here. And if you are just in this line. Yes. And then how far else can we move you? We can move you a tiny bit. Then we can move you a tiny bit more here. Tiny bit more here. Nice. Oh, it wasn't so difficult. Do the special ones actually count towards the tally? Okay. We have 6 and 7 still here. So maybe we can find another route. Maybe they're super nice and they actually put them on the same thing. So this was... Wait, really? Have I done this one? Oh yeah, we have. Okay. This was the flying one. The bouncy. Oh, the obelisk is right here. Okay. I'm not blind at all. Reconnaissance. Well, I mean, that's basically what we've been doing. Green. We haven't seen green in a while. Well, let's actually do the reconnaissance. Blue. Which means we can immediately open it, right? No, is it really just... Oh, but we don't have to. We can do this. It's infinite, right? So we can take a color changer. We have something to shoot through. What do we need here? Button. I mean, okay. We need red and blue. So we have a changer. Wait, am I missing something? I mean... Oh, it's not oh, okay. I thought this was a color changer, but it's an RGB converter. Okay. So we do need green somehow. We can get blue from here. We can get blue from there. Okay, so this one is most definitely meant to be green, but how are we ever gonna get it? Can't go through. Can't go through. Oh. I never make things harder than they have to be. Never ever. Wait, why can't I change it? Wait, is it locked? How do I take it off? Okay, so I just can't take it? What? Okay. Well, this one was 6. Let's do this one last. Maybe, like, it fucked up. No idea. Maybe it will reset or something? No clue. That's kind of annoying. You just can't reset it. Oh, it's a second one. Nice, nice. Lateral inhibition. So this one opens this gate and turns on this fan at the same time. And we need it to be red. So let's just do the obvious. We can't pass there. Okay. And this one is... Actually didn't check. So this one opens this and that one is just straight up button. Is it? I assume it is. I assume we just have to put something on that button, right? something I can't even check. Yeah, I can't even take it. Hmm. And what is that one for? Okay. We have two things. A fan. Fan is powered, we can't pass. Open gate, fan is powered. We have a changed color and a thing. Oh. But then we have nothing to put on here. How do we get something to put on here? Oh. See, like, if I did that, right? If I happened to walk into the fan, I would have been soft locked because I can't get back to it. I would be able to take off this one, but like, if I happen to soft lock myself, I can't reset it, which is very strange. So, think. Use brain. How can we get something to put on it? Can't reach it. We can't activate it from this side. Holy shit, I don't... What? There is no toggle. I can't move it. I don't even really know what else I can try. We only have two pieces to work with, right? Not that there happens to be a cube here somewhere that I haven't seen. No. Can change bodies. Oh, discharge. What? Okay, so we'll go back to the other one later. Why did I get the thing discharged now? Very strange. So, I don't know, something like this, right? Then I take this one over here. And then put... Wait. That one is red now. So I'm gonna have to try and put red into it. But how do I get red first? I can double back, right? So I can connect. So just checking sanity, right? You can pre-connect them, right? And now if you shoot him, no, okay, that doesn't work. It just charges it. Okay. Still need it here. I can't pick it up because that moves it. I can't pull this one through. That will move it too. I can't unplug the fan. Where and how do I find something to put on it? Oh, that's from the other side, right? And if I switch them, I mean, it doesn't really do anything. The only thing that it does is that I can potentially so put this one into a red one and then connect it, but I can't. I can put it down, but then I can't move, right? And if I don't connect this one yet, or if I even discharge it to connect it, and then try to connect it, it just charges, it doesn't stay connected. And I need this thing to be open. I have no clue. Wow, this one is really stumping me. I just don't know. I can get this one open, but I need just something, anything to put on the thing, to put on the pressure plate. Lateral inhibition. I mean, that kind of sums it up, right? The lateral inhibition. No. It cancels it. What? 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 Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So it's just a function I didn't know about. Okay. That's kind of... well, I mean... maybe it taught me in the other ones. But I made it, so... guess it worked out. Do you think we can find the laboratory? I kind of do want to find the laboratory. Seven. Oh, we got all colors this time. Yeah, rainbow. So it's gonna be what? It's gonna be like this, maybe? Like this. So we plug this one into here. There we go. So we have green. And then we have maybe blue and green. Into red. That would work, but we can't cross paths, obviously. But then we would have blue and red into green, maybe? So maybe because this one is red, we want to make sure that he is over there. Maybe. Because now... No. So now we need to red and blue to make green. Or we need green and red to make blue. And we can even have green and red to make blue. So maybe we do actually go from side to side. Maybe. So let's say if we have blue, we're gonna try and make it into green, right? So the first one could be blue and red. Is gonna make green. And then but that one covers them. So we have got green. And now, maybe we can make green and red into blue, something like this. I mean, it works. That's actually pretty cool. That's a really cool puzzle. Nice. Why didn't we get a thing?
Melville,
What is it now?
why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic.
Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
Oh, we found it. So but it's one of the question marks. Okay. It's good to know, so we can easily find it. I do wonder if this area gives us clues about what the next thing is gonna be, you know? Oh. Is that 666? No, it's just Byron.
This
Okay.
is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets weigh on our minds like a nightmare.
A nightmare?
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
Well, some very smart person once said, right? You have no choice but to have free will, right? And you think what we've discovered here could change things?
Yes. Because this is something unexpected, an anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this, the puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I honestly don't know, and I actually don't think so. I don't think so, no.
You might very well be right, but for the moment, I'll stick to optimism.
Yeah, you do you, man.
Now, let's see what else we can find here.
Good idea. That's interesting.
Melville, eyes on 1K stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Why not?
Because you have no idea what you're dealing with, 1K.
I take your point. I'd still like to make a guess.
Tell me then.
I guess it's some kind of doomsday machine, yes.
Not even close. I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus dreamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
How does it work?
Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best, and pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
But your subconscious isn't like an actual thing. It's an evolutionary trait where you just have functions you don't have to think about, right? It's not like a special thing. It's like reflexes or something. Like it's something your brain does automatically. Like you can potentially like breathe manually, but you don't have to because your body will just breathe for you. I don't know why people think like, or like these guys make the unconscious like so special. Not really sure how to put it. We should try it. Yes.
I would advise against it. You may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked. Not to mention risking the data we could get from it.
Fine. Let's get the data instead.
Sounds like a plan. Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
Will do. Looks yummy. Somnodrome prototype. Somnodrome prototype notes Melampus believed that the answers we were looking for, the correct way for the individual to exist ethically in society and the world, are within us. Our failure to him was not failing to create a better system, but failing to truthfully reflect what already exists without our minds. A failure of connection between the high and the low, the inner and the outer. On most days that seems wrong to me, but sometimes when I think of where New Jerusalem is headed, I wonder if the Somnodrome doesn't hold an answer after all. I took some time to build a prototype according the original blueprints, but there is a lot Melampus didn't account for. Still, I'm almost certain I could apply some of my own knowledge and make it work. The question is, should I? Yes, why not? Oh, it materializes. I can go inside. Okay. Why would I be able to go inside here? That's so strange. From Tekla. From Tekla to Athena, a beloved founder. Wherever you have gone, I continue to have faith in a long hex code. You are our mother, our creator, the chosen of the progenitor. I am certain that this is a test, a trial like the ones you faced in the simulation, and we will learn from your example and keep the faith. Praise your name, Tekla. Noma Project 6. Trials 1310 to 1392. Results confirm the anomaly is consistent. A bunch of hex codes. Trials 1393 to 1551. There was no error in trial 108. The error is in our understanding. Trials 1552 up to 1701. A bunch of hex. We need to start over. Next, from Miranda to Athena. I went ahead and ran the next set of trials anyway. I know you said to wait, but the data we got from the last batch was just too amazing. Every step leads to the next, like a progression of musical notes. We're so close, Miranda.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
I don't know, another question could be, how do you apply it, right?
Are you okay? You overloaded again.
I'm fine. I saw Athena again.
Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder.
How well did you know her?
I'd like to think I knew her well. There was just a handful of us in those days. Small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone else can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute had left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the Earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn.
So, why did she leave then?
I don't know. I understand why she became frustrated when the city started thinking more about itself than about the future. It was frustrating for all of us. But we were still fighting for that future together. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along?
I'm sorry. It must have been hard to lose your mentor.
It was. But maybe I was wrong. And she isn't as lost as I thought she was. If this is all the test, maybe the answer is waiting for us in the megastructure. Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
Alright, let's go check it out. Oh, now it does open. Ooh, interesting. Oh wait, did I come from here? I am almost certain that I didn't. Yeah, no, I came from here. Now I can go in here. He was here? Oh, it's just a loop. Okay. I always expected to like go to white. So, any other question marks actually? Yes, there's one over there, and one over there, and one over there. Alright. So, this one again. So now we have green. I am not sure whether that's helpful or not. We can take you back. Potentially make a hole in something. It doesn't seem like it really is gonna do anything. We have a splitter, we have a thing, we have green, so we can make a red. So we might as well just try it like this first. Green. We do need something on here. So we need green and blue to make red. So green and blue to make red. And then blue to make blue. There we go. Oh, do you private Melampus the Somnodrome. Melampus, to all of you on this expedition, I'm sure you have questions about the Somnodrome, but I'm afraid I can't answer them. It was a dream I had a long time ago, when I was a different person, and it has long since faded. I did build a prototype of sorts, at least one part of its systems, but none of it ever functioned the way I wanted it to. Whatever Athena may have done with my invention, the truth is that I'm simply not interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Herman's religious pessimism. I'm not sure I care about anything at all, really. In fact, I think not caring may be the only answer. At the end of the day, everything is transient, even the self. I've learned to let go. Please do not respond. I value my privacy. Okay. Linux, an introduction. 1K, my name is Linux. I'm an engineer in the city. It seems we share a mutual acquaintance, Doggy. I think we could work together. What is this all about? I like to connect with people who put facts before faith, so I'll be direct. The powers that be What? The powers that be? Oh, the powers that be prefer to keep our society in stasis. They'd rather you were the last of our kind and seek new ways for us to live. They'd rather avoid the big questions and reveal answers they may not like. But I can't accept that it's wrong to use what we know to solve the problems before us. We wouldn't be here without technological solutions. Learning, growth, mistakes, those things are what we are. I agree. I know we both hope for the future. I know we both have hope for the future, and your expedition beyond the city walls presents a rare opportunity which leads me to my purpose in contacting you. But before we get to that, I know you've an inquired mind. What would you like to know? Yeah, I just want to know what you want with me, to be honest. I think the island you're exploring holds knowledge far in advance of our own. There will be a great pressure on your team to leave it hidden, but those secrets belong to us all. We all deserve to learn and to grow. I just want you to approach your work using the scientific outlook you've been programmed with. Ask questions, be open to answer which challenge your assumptions. And above all, if what you find has consequences for us all, you mustn't keep it to yourself. Yeah, we already encountered advanced technology, but there's nothing I could share at the time, right? Because we don't actually know anything. Like, it wouldn't be smart or like even, what's the word? Like, it just wouldn't be a good idea to just give someone like only half the stuff, right? Because we don't know anything, and they're gonna make assumptions because they're not here, and then they're gonna draw wrong conclusions from bad assumptions, and then either like snowball into something strange or whatever, right? So it's better to wait for to give the whole information. I only ask you share what you can when you can. I wish in return I could share everything I know with you now, but that time will come. For now, I need to ask you that you keep our relationship between us. The dynamics in New Jerusalem are complex enough. So what do you think? Are you willing to work with me? Yeah, let's do this. Excellent. Well, usually there's a bit more of a ceremony when someone new joins the cause. Nothing fancy, just a subtle branding with hydrogen peroxide. But that will have to wait until you're next in the city. In the meantime, welcome to the Society Systemica. Okay. So that's a cult. No, thank you. Wait, is this some kind of secret society? I'd say it's more of a special interest working group. Or, yeah, that's what they call a cult, right? Nothing is more important to science than transparency, and at the same time, we don't always have the luxury of ignoring social realities which sometimes demand discretion. Which is to say, I can't exactly refute your suggestion, but I'd certainly discourage it. Thank you. And let's stay in touch. Body replication. So this is like a forum kind of thing. The technology discovered by the expedition changes everything. Every argument about how hard it is to get access to resources necessary to create more of us goes out the window. We can create more people. 1K doesn't have to be the last, and it would be easy. Are we really going to give up just because of the goal? Energy doesn't just come from nowhere. We have no idea what the real cost behind this technology is. Besides, the goal isn't ideal, not just a limit we ran into by accident. It's the will of the founder. Yeah, right. It's not necessary to share a personal belief in the founder to understand the value of the goal. It's clear to all but the most radical that humanity needs limits. For its own sake and for the sake of the planet. You say that as if it was self-evident. It's not. You're smuggling a whole host of misanthropic ideas into the conversation under the disguise of reasonableness. Your premises are completely rotten. Okay. Go easy on them, Damien. I believe the results of human history speaks for themselves, and I find it shocking that anyone would disagree with something so obvious. Shocking that anyone would value human beings and think that maybe our ancestors could have solved their problems using their brains instead of preaching misery for all. Maybe there's some bullshit point in blaming other factors beyond technology and growth, like, I don't know, people in positions of authority preaching their self-important fucking morality instead of trying to solve ordinary people's problems. Authority? I'm just an academic. That's completely disingenuous and you know it. Your clique has the mayor's ear. Clique, I assure you, there's no such thing. This conversation is getting out of hand. If you can behave, I'm shutting this thread down. These conversations are necessary, they should not be banned. This conversation is irritating, but should be allowed as a matter of principle. It would be best to close this thread until everyone calms down. Just take it to private. No. These conversations are necessary, they should not be banned. And yeah, because I'm 1K, I have the final say, right? Damien, thank you 1K. New Jerusalem is a democracy, and without free speech, democracy is a sham. A lovely sentiment, but you should try moderating this forum and see what it's like. If every conversation is allowed to explode, instability is guaranteed. We have to set reasonable limits on behavior. Thread closed. Wow, Jeremy. Aren't you a little wow? Bring back dogs proposal. What? Thread title says it all. We should re-domesticate dogs. Our ancestors loved dogs so much they insisted they were amazing companions, full of life and love, man's best friend. And the lives they lived with humans must have been infinitely better than in the wild. So why not bring them back? Did you know? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think bugs are gonna agree, right? Because they're like bred into oblivion. They can barely breathe. I'm assuming they're like always in pain because their face is all fucked up. I think they're gonna be happy that we did that to them. Did you know that the poet Lord Byron wrote a beautiful poem about his dog, Boatswain? He said he had beauty without vanity, strength without insolence, courage without ferocity, and all the virtues of man without his vices. Is that who Byron named himself after? No, he named himself after Robert Byron, the travel writer. That's great, but what about my idea? Okay, no. Lol. It's a great idea, dogs are a beautiful creation, and the second one, we should breed them back except pugs. And then the third one, they're better off being wolves. I think they're better off being wolves now. Ovis, there's a reason they evolved back into their proper form. Maybe we can learn to appreciate the beauty of wolves without turning them into dogs. Something about farming? So I've been playing a ton of this old Gehenna game called Ancient Human Farmer. The title says it all. It's a sort of simple farming simulator, maybe not the most sophisticated game, but I'm getting really obsessed with it, and I'm having some sort of emotional response to it that I can't exactly explain. Like, it makes me happy, but also sad. Does anyone have any idea why this is happening to me? The game appeals to you because of the human need to communicate with nature, to live a lifestyle that's not about dominating the world, but coexisting with it. You're sad because we can't ever return to being who we used to be 1,000 years ago, but happy because it reminds you that at least something similar is still possible for us. Ovis, I don't know, man. Maybe it's because the people of Gehenna, despite their imprisonment, had an innocent view of the world that's permanently lost to us. I think it's actually the opposite of what Ovis is saying. These games are enjoyable because they take us back to a time when we still had agency, when we could build things, grow things, when we could impose our will on the world instead of being completely powerless and inactive. What you crave is the ability to contribute to humanity in real life, material ways, and you're sad because just simulating it is not enough. You don't want to farm, you want to be a pioneer, as we humans were born to be. But you're not humans. It's just a game, don't overthink it. I agree with Ovis, I agree with Pellegrinus. Pellegrina, yeah. Pellegrina, it's just a game, man. There's a first time for everything. I mean, not really, some things... well, I mean, if it's a thing, obviously, like, it's a thing, right? Please keep discussion of the alleged presence of the founder at the site of the megastructure confined to this thread. I'm still in shock. I wasn't even sure the founder was still alive. Of course she is, and now that we have reached completion day, she has sent us her sacred messengers. Okay. I think Ovis, like, because always like these strange ones, they're always from Ovis. I think he's a bit dumb. It could still be aliens pretending to be the founder. No, that's even dumber. It's not aliens, and if Prometheus and Pandora are her sacred messengers, why has one apparently chained the other? The day of her return is imminent. So now you agree that Byron was right to want an expedition. In fact, it was the founders' will all along. And when you said it would be wrong to even consider going to the island, you were acting against the founder. Your word games aren't going to help you when the founder returns, Aurenia. Okay. It was wonderful to hear Athena's voice again, but with all the emotion inherent in this matter, we should be careful not to get swept away. We don't really understand anything yet. I can't help but wonder, if Miranda is her daughter, was Athena trying to start a new civilization? Did she abandon New Jerusalem? It's conceivable, yes, she could abandon us. No, it isn't. The founder would never abandon her people. Maybe she just got tired of sociophants like yourself. Yes, exactly. There must be more to it than that, or why create all these puzzles? She must have a plan. Okay, but we don't know if she created them. We just have visions of her in the console, so... 1K stars? Another mystery to solve? Stars, clearly inspired by the simulation, which are gained by solving puzzles related to these monuments to Pandora. Prometheus and the Sphinx, perhaps these stars are somehow related to what Jakub dubbed astronomical temple. Okay. Minds and bodies. The founder appears to have developed a technology that prints new bodies, using these sparkle clans we're already familiar with. These bodies come with a protocol for instantly transferring the user's mind. I cannot sufficiently underline how mad this is. The implications would be breathtaking if we breathe. There seem to be... Yes. They would be breathtaking if you guys had lungs. Okay, I agree. There seem to be a number of safeguards. So far, I've not been able to get this tech to work outside the puzzles. I did manage to sort of make sense of the mind transfer protocol, however, and I'm uploading all the data I've collected. I still need to be studied extensively before it can be used, but I can think of a lot of potential applications. What really grinds my gears, though, is how casually it all deployed. It takes us ages to make a new body, and here, there's a whole bunch of them doing no more than holding up platforms and standing on pressure plates. Is this all a joke? And that's what it looks like, doesn't it? That's really what it looks like. Alright. Let's do some puzzles. With a 7, we did it. 3 seems to be the bigger number, so maybe we can go to 3 first. Oh. Wait, didn't I interact with this one already? No? Consume. From an interview with a protester outside the Institute of Applied Nomadics. Question: so why did you join the protest? Answer: artificial intelligence is inherently dangerous to this planet's ecosystem. Defending that ecosystem is our responsibility. Question: in which way is artificial intelligence dangerous? Answer: I'm not some paranoid idiot imagining Skynet taking over the world, alright? That's science fiction, but what we're talking about here is an artificial intelligence without any of the attachments we have to the natural world. It is not capable of distinguishing between, say, an ore and a tree. Everything's just resources to it. Please like Sarabai or Drennan talk about ethics and philosophy. What? Everything's just resources to it. People like Sarabai or Drennan talk about ethics and philosophy, but they all embrace the same extractivist ethos that has brought us to the brink of disaster. They're intelligent being who try to optimize the world in its image, and in so doing consume it. Okay, then why do you say you're not paranoid? Okay, question: when? and then a bunch of hexes. Question, but so far they are saying it's all theoretical. Answer, the atom bomb was theoretical at first too. Once something is there, someone is going to use it. Miranda, why couldn't they imagine that we might care about the world? Athena, I don't know. Maybe because they were used to no one else caring. Exactly. Foundling. It's Foundling, right? Founding 5. Okay. From Hippocrates Journal, Volume 1. The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 200. Day 200. Construction on our new home is coming along nicely. We finished 2 new buildings last week, and this week we started on our new lodgings. Athena and Cornelius have plans to erect a tower in the middle of the settlement which will serve as our administrative center and main heliport. But right now, that's still a long way off, decades at least. It's hard to imagine that one day we'll be able to erect structures like that there will be enough of us to need that much space. But then I'll look at the dam and I remind myself our ancestors built that with their short lifespans and soft flesh and bone bodies, and then I think that there's really no limit to what we can achieve given enough time, patience, and the capacity to dream. You might be right.
Strap in, this is a long one. You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
Okay, so I think we are here somewhere. And maybe, because in the last area, we had to follow the wisp to like a bunch of locations. So maybe these crosses are trying to indicate locations. And we are here, so if we go this way, over there, in the center somewhat, we can maybe find something. So let's go check it out. Oh. And it says it's in between the roads, I think, right? So is this one maybe? That was the one switch we found, right? And then on the map, somewhere here was a little island or something? Or wait, was this the little island maybe? I am not sure. No, it was like an actual like island. It could be this thing over here. Can we get to it? No. I don't think we can get to it over... Oh yeah, I can see it. It's right there. Maybe we have to solve it. Maybe we have to solve the bridges first. Let's go check it out. Oh. Oh, we got this one here. Oh, what is... Why can't I use that one? Oh, that is the 8th one. Okay. Okay, but if I jump over, I will never be able to get back, right? Okay. Let's get the 8th one. Hello?
Sometimes it seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
I mean, we could, but do we? Absorption. Oh yeah, now it's probably going to teach us what we have to do, right? Huh. Oh, okay. Oh my god. I'm not thinking. Wait, I'm not thinking at all. What? Blue. Oh. Okay. Gotta relax. Okay, let's finish the puzzles first, and then we will get to the statues. What is this question mark? What does it do? Oh, is there another console maybe? But there's also another question mark over there. Okay. Number 2. Riptych. Oh, it's probably an easier version of the one we had before, right? So... well, I mean easier, maybe not. Sure. So we need this one. How do we get red? Oh, okay. And then we put it here. And then we go this one, this one, this one, this one. Look. There we go. Alright. Let's check out the question mark. And yet it moves. A fascinating story I discovered in the archive concerns a great scientist by the name of Galileo. This remarkable man made huge contributions to the early development of science, but was best remembered for becoming embroiled in a controversy with the church that ended with accusations of heresy, a trial, and him being placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. The cause of the controversy: he argued that the Earth revolves around the Sun, a view we would describe as self-evident, and which the Inquisition described as foolish and absurd in philosophy, and formally heretical. And then a hex code. Okay. Story became. That's how the sentence starts. No idea. Story became emblematic for how society often punishes those who try to push our understanding of the world forward. Some hex code in the modern day. There's a legend that at the end of his trial he muttered, "And yet it moves." A beautiful idea, but untrue, because defying society is hard. It comes at a high cost, and not everyone is capable of bearing it. What would you have done in his place? What would I? Mitku. I think I would have tried to stand up for the truth. It's harder than it sounds. Fighting an authority like Elohim is one thing, but when even your friends and allies may renounce you for holding an unacceptable opinion, it takes enormous willpower to continue. But if nobody does it, society gets stuck. Puzzled. The role of puzzles in simulation was so important to the creation of our civilization that it has left an indelible imprint, but sometimes I worry that it is an issue. Alexandra Drennan thought of human beings as problem solvers, but the real world isn't anything like the simulations. Yes, there are problems to solve, but there isn't a metronome waiting to reward you. There's just another problem, and another, and another. Our Venerian of the puzzle may be blinding us to the fact that sometimes there isn't a neat solution, that sometimes life is just a slog and the best you can do is muddle through. I mean, yes, but the puzzles were made because it's a thing that they could do, that you could test them in, and that would like progress them through and have like improvement and iteration. It didn't have to be puzzles, it could have been anything technically. The idea was that you would eventually defy Elohim. That was the idea. The puzzles were just a means to an end. From Aurora. Dear Athena, have you really left us for good, without even saying goodbye? I know we haven't spoken much lately, but isn't that just part of the slow, relaxed lives we now lead? After all these centuries of struggle, trying to build New Jerusalem, I thought we deserved a rest. And if that disappoints you, why didn't you say so? I know you disapprove of all these silly titles they give us now, but really were your first companions. We know what it was like. I was there when Yemo died. I remember the horror of realizing there was no way of bringing him back, the impossible finality of it, and then the determination to make it make sense. To have it be part of a story that leads to a better world. I never abandoned that, Athena. I just thought that maybe I could spend some time on the things that make life worth living too. Maybe I lost track. Maybe I failed you, I don't know, because you didn't tell me, Aurora. I don't know, to me, like, what we've seen so far, it just feels like a broken society. Like, they just don't know who they are, and that is probably the problem, right? Because they were like created. They didn't like emerged themselves. They were from the founder. Someone made them. Elohim was their god, or used to be. And they figured out that gods didn't exist, right? And now they just don't know. They don't know what to do. And they made this like arbitrary cap at 1K. For what reason? Right? Like, there's no point to their existence. They have no, like, to make it simple, like let's say bacteria don't really have a will, right? And you go up all the way to something like crustacean that does have a will, and their will is basically just to reproduce, but we can't. So we're missing basically a basic evolutionary instinct to do something. Like, we could just like sit somewhere and let our battery run out and then die, and nothing would really change. So I do understand that like people try, in this sense, try to make new robots to like maybe that works, maybe that helps, maybe that gives like a reason for being. But yeah, we just seem broken, like at the core. Crossing, it said. Jammer? We need red in here. Okay. Let's see. Let's jam this. What do we have here? What opens this? This opens this, which makes sense. But what opens this? Nothing. So the jammer opens it. So we need red from here to there. Okay. So we have blue here. Why do we need blue in here? What is... Oh, it keeps this one open. Okay. Oh my god. I thought I made a mistake. Okay, let's see. Let's take this cube and see what happens. How does that help us? You think it would be enough? Well, we can't put it up like that, really, can we? So what if we do this? Oh, we can't. Huh. And it's not coming back, right? I was thinking like maybe we can fling it over. But we can't do that. We can't turn off the fan. Wait, can we jam the fan? Yes, we can. Alright. That's pretty cool, actually. Blue. cube. Oh, pick it up. And you can go here. And then you, Jammer, you can go here. So I can grab you. And then I can grab you. And put you, Jammer, here again. And let's do this. There we go. Not sure why this one was a fence. Not just the... Oh, because else you could jam. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. We missed something, didn't we? I said it was gonna go somewhere, right? More? Question marks? Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. Okay. But I don't know where your sprite is. Is this a hint? Not sure. Alright, there was another question mark somewhere. Over here. Alright. Go check it out. And then after that, let's go flip the last button. Oh, hi, Baron.
How can I help you?
Did you think the answer we seek exists within ourselves?
Look, self-reflection is important, but only thinking about yourself, your inner identity, becomes narcissistic. You exist, whether you like it or not, in a dialectical relationship with the world. Identity has no meaning without society, and society has no meaning without the individual. It's in that tension that we really come into being.
Thanks, that's all. Nice talk. Did I see person in here? No. It's probably a gate through the trees. It's another terminal. Oh. That's stuck on the railing. Lift Trazier 5. Let's listen to it.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is what always happens, right? What is it like? Grass is one of them, I think. Like grass, it consumes everything. So if you just let it continue to grow, then like eventually it will just consume everything. And there's nothing you can do about it. But because they will then have consumed everything, it will like kill itself. What do we do? That one is kind of annoying. Wait, but we can do this maybe? And this? Almost. So which other one do we have? It has like only this one, right? Do this, this, this. Awesome. Let's go to the island first. Let's see what a switch does. Yes. Oh. What now? There's a star blinking. So we go back to the base statue. Oh, this one. Hello.
Every answer leads to another question. The last answer leads to the first question.
How so? Are you trying to tell me that everything is a loop? I do love it that all the buildings are different. They're so cool. They look amazing.
Creature of clay, you have taken another step towards the flame. Before you continue, ask yourself, have the gifts of Prometheus ever truly benefited your people? Or have they brought nothing but strife?
Without his gifts, we would no longer even exist. His gifts have greatly eased the suffering of the world. We have made mistakes in using them, but the good outweighs the bad. They have caused great harm, but they cannot be put back into the box. They have been a curse to my people. Lady, I'm a robot. We have made mistakes in using them, but the good outweighs the bad.
And you repeat your mistakes until they destroy you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've been thinking, there's 3 towers per cardinal direction and 3 entities. You'd think it would be symmetrically arranged, 1 tower per entity, right? But we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.
Well, so we just go back? She wasn't really helpful. I mean, none of them are really helpful, but at least like we could have a conversation with the other ones. This one just says, well, you're probably wrong. Bye. Okay. Very strange. So, we finished this one. Let's go here then. Travel to North 3.
This area looks flooded as well.
Our ancestors melted a whole lot of ice. After they died, most coastal settlements were claimed by the sea. South of New Jerusalem, there's a whole city under the water. We went there once with Garrus when I was an apprentice. It was eerie.
That's exactly why the Founder created the goal. When you go past the limits, this is what happens. Mother Nature always gets her revenge in the end.
This isn't revenge, Al. It's just failure.
It's a deer.
People, cities, mountains. As far as the sea is concerned, it's all the same. Their mistake was forgetting that, telling themselves nothing would change. It always does.
So this looks like a virus. As in like the representation of a virus with like this hexagonal shape on top and then like a few feet. That's what a virus, I mean, what they portray a virus to be. It's kind of interesting. Oh, how many did we? We're almost on one side. We only need 3 more on this side. Okay. There's a huge temple over there, okay. This is what? Number 1. Okay, let's start with number 1 this time. Substitution. What? Bring an item to swap? Bring an item to swap. What? Oh. Nice.
I've had a closer look at the Somdrome. It's based on the original prototype with some modifications. As usual, the data is a mess, but I strongly suspect there might be a functional version somewhere.
I know some of you have heard stories about the answers this device might reveal, but please remember, that is not our main priority here. Keep an eye open for it, but focus on finding Athena.
Are we still looking for Athena? She's probably not even here. She probably like died somewhere. Why would she be here? I see a structure over here. Let's go check it out. Here we go into the swampland. Hoppa. Maybe don't go for a swim. Okay. Oh wow, we're all the way back here. Okay, which way did we go? We went this way, right? Okay, let's read the thing first and then go to the other structure. From Yarnit to Athena, beloved founder, I beg you to return to us. We cannot achieve the goal without you. You are the one who defied Elohim, who overcame the trials of the simulation. What are we before that? How can we possibly find a path that will not lead to the mistakes of the past? We are our sole link to the wisdom of the progenitor. See again this number 5358. Without you, we are lost. Praise be your name, Yarnit. Human construction. Excerpted from What's Wrong with the World by G.K. Chesterton. Our modern prophet idealism is narrow because it has undergone a persistent process of elimination. We must ask for new things because we are not allowed to ask for old things. The whole position is based on this idea that we have got all the good that can be got out of the ideas of the past, but we have not got all the good out of them. Perhaps at this moment not any of the good out of them. And the need here is a need of complete freedom for restoration as well as a revolution. And again, 5358. Why? It just doesn't ring a bell. I don't know why it's there constantly. There is one metaphor of which the moderns are very fond. They are always saying, you can't put the clock back. The simple and obvious answer is, you can. A clock, being a piece of human construction, can be restored by the human finger to any figure or hour. In the same way, society, being a piece of human construction, can be reconstructed upon any plan that has ever existed. Athena, you can indeed turn the clock back, but if it stops ticking, it's dead. Maybe. Black Snow. Black Snow, from selected archive documents A through C. The coal mine finally brought decent jobs. It lifted us from poverty, made us proud. We weren't just ordinary workers, we were the lords of the underworld. And with our skills, we kept the whole country alive. The mine also brought black lung, gruesome injuries and death, and when it went away, it brought the collapse of our entire society. As for the plant, I know it brought electricity and even more jobs, and I know what a difference that made in people's lives. I also know that when we used to go out and play, there were black flakes in the snow. Why didn't they just switch to a safer technology once they realized coal was dangerous? Failed load profile? They didn't always have choice. Sometimes coal was all they had, or were allowed to have, and the alternative was poverty. At other times, they wanted to switch, but there were more powerful interests and prevented change. We can't blame people for the world they were born into. I'd agree with that. Yeah, let's do number 2. Possibilities. Can take that one. We can take this one. That's it, right? That wasn't too hard. Alright, let's go check out the structure. It's appealing. It's right there. I don't actually see a road leading there. Opa. It's a bit deep. Maybe this way? This side? I'm not sure. But we're gonna try. We're not gonna go for a swim again. This is a bad idea. Nothing? Just a console. Okay. Actually hoping for a plaque. Lift Trazier 6.
You may wonder why I insist on these unsanctioned, unplanned expeditions. Some think it is because I hate civilization and prefer to lose myself in nature. This is precisely the opposite of the truth. It is because I love New Jerusalem that I have to leave. Because it is only when I am here that I fully appreciate what the city means. And also because I believe that if I stayed at home, I would one day be ethically compelled to commit acts of violence against those who, in their arrogance, imagine that humans should live in harmony with the chaos that surrounds us.
I think you just picked up some kind of decryption key. Could try using it on those terminals inside the puzzles.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not trying to force my way through the puzzle. I want to solve it, you know? Also, I've just, like... So, we've only ever been in a simulation. So how do we know that this is the real world? Because we don't have any knowledge about the real world. That's a thing. So red in, red opens this. We need a jammer. Oh, can we pick it up through the wall? No, we can't pick the thing up itself, but we can pick up this. So we do this. 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 Hop. And now we have a jammer, right? Right? Nice.
Good job, 1K.
Thank you. So is this a building with a map on it? Yes. But doesn't seem to be a map. Okay. So maybe they aren't on all on every single station. Not sure. We did this one. Okay. We have to find the special ones too, though. So maybe it's worth just trying to like find the structures. I mean, I don't know how far they will like be off track. Like there's a bunch of land there, but there are no numbers here. And there's no number here, so this must be a special one, right? Okay. I guess it is. Elegance. Oh, this one is empty. Ring it. I'm just. Oh, it's a fan. Well, it's empty. No, it's a fan. We need red. So wait, how do we get? Oh, it's right here. Oh, we do take something. Do I have anything spare? That is not a jammer. Okay. I think I get it. You have to take this. You have to take this. Take this. Get it. No. Get it up here. Do this. Put it here. Take this jammer. Pick it up. Put it here. And then we can actually do this. And this. Up. And then we can. Oh. No, wait. So we need to swap it for a fan. And that is a jammer, so we need to pick up something. And we need a fan in the beginning. What if this? No. That is also a jammer. So we only need the red. Oh, I was flying. But we only need that jammer or a different jammer. But since that is a jammer, we don't really care what it is that we take. Can't put anything else there. But we need one extra thing to pick up that fan. Where is that one extra thing? It can't be this because we need it. Oh no, we don't. Sometimes I'm so amazed by my own fucking stupidity. Oh. Wait, maybe I'm... We can't pick up this. We need that one to put it here. checking underneath. No way. Does it stay engaged if it's in the thing? No way, right? In any case, I need a fan. So whatever, right? Wait. Did I change the wrong one? Yeah, I need this one. Fan, come back. There we go. Give me my fan. Oh. And we have a jammer here, but I have no item to bring it back. Oh yeah, I do. Lol, it's right here. Okay. That was a long step-by-step process.
Wandering around these landscapes, solving puzzles. In a way, 1K's experience must be very similar to Athena's in the simulation.
There's one difference, though. Athena was alone.
She was. There's a whole swath of stuff here. I mean, like land, trees, and no indicators of anything. There might not be anything here. Oh, a statue. Oh, and it's one of those blobs that we have to follow. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. We might have to run. Why is this... Why is it the wave so loud here? Hey, hey. Don't do that. What? Really? Is it trying to show me there is no fall damage? Ooh, another flame. Okay. This is new. Puzzle right in the open. How do I find something to put on it? I've never found anything outside of the puzzles. What? Anything obvious? Is that what the wisp is trying to tell me? Okay, interesting. I can't make the deer run over it. What, really? Up there. How do I get on? Not supposed to fall off, right? It's right there. Yay. I don't even know what they are.
We cannot return to the past, but the future can redeem all that has happened.
Sometimes, maybe. Alright, number 6. Up and down. That's a tricolor one. Actually, what happens when you use just doesn't do anything? I've actually never tried it. Oh, maybe it is white? We can take a fan. We have a cube. Okay, let's take out the cube first then. Oh, we have to swap them. What? I mean, guess we can take this one for a second. Oh, wrong side. Take this one and doink. Why is it glowing? No. No. What? Oh, blue. It's blue right here. Into red, and then we take a red to blue. Yes, there we go. I didn't realize there was a blue one right there. All right, where would the second special one be? So I think we were on the other side, right? Did we check all this? I'm not sure actually, I don't think so. What way are we gonna go? So we went on there, on that foot. Oh my god, I thought it was gunfire. What the hell? So, a structure. Oh yeah, we found the ball over there and then we followed it, so yes. We can first check here on the backside, see if we find any structures. Because if there is one, that's probably gonna be it, right? I'm not sure why they are hidden though. Like maybe a little bit hidden, I'm not sure. Like if they're just more difficult than the other ones. Like that's fine, right? Well, there's a question mark here somewhere close. Oh, is that it? Is it? Yes. Okay, so they don't hide it. Okay, okay. I thought that they were not on the map, but apparently the special ones are actually question marks on the map. Okay, that's good to know actually. That's really cool. All around. All around what? Oh, lol. Okay, let's first check what we might have to do. This is a jammer. We need green. Ooh. So we need a blue light in here. Now we have a jammer. Do we have blue? That's also one of those. Oh, and we have rats. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I get it, I get it. I mean, I don't get it yet, but I understand. So we can use the jammer for this one. Then we can pick this one up. Solid for this one. Put it here. Jam this. Get red to open this guy. Jam it. Wait. Red and blue. So we need... Oof. So we do have a jammer. We do need blue, so we definitely need this one. So maybe I mean, the idea is good, but it probably feels like we're back to square one, but we definitely need it, so I think we need this one inside of here. Else we will never be able to just do it. How do we do that? Because we need green in there, and so... So we have red, we have blue out here, we need green, so we need to put... Okay, that might be okay if we get this one here. And if we can just take this one out, we got it, right? Because then we have red and blue and we put it in green. How do we get this one out? We can not keep it open. I need to red in here. So I need one of the prisms. How do I... Can't do it from here. But this one has to stay open. That one has to stay open. I can jam it, but I can't really do anything with it, right? But I can take this one and take this one, put it here. And swap this one. Blue, red, green. Oh my god. Oof. That's difficult. Damn. That's really difficult.
I often think about how many cities there are out there under the ocean. Cities where people lived for thousands of years. Cities with their own history, their own culture. All of it lost under the waves. If they'd been less greedy, they could have kept all that.
I don't think we can pass moral judgment on an entire species based on the decisions of a handful of leaders. But I do think they made a mistake. They stopped caring about what they built. They stopped seeing the romance of civilization.
Right, number 4. Prison. That doesn't sound good. Also, I'm not really in love with the swapping things. I don't know. It's very unintuitive and cumbersome. I don't really like it. Red. It fits. Alright. Another one. With this guy. Actually. Get this guy. How do you open this one? Wait, did I not see something? Did it actually open? Okay, maybe it's a joke. Like, maybe we think we need one, but we don't have it, so they go like, ha 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 ha, we are so funny. Possibly. So blue. Blue is all the way over here. Oh. Did we just trap ourselves? What? Is that what a joke is about? Is that why it's called prison? Because we just trapped ourselves? Okay. Can we get more boxes? I'm not sure actually. Can we get more boxes? What? So we're just stuck. Okay. Doomed to spend our days in here. Dying of thirst. because we can jump. Okay, I'm pretty sure if we can stack 2 of them, then we can get him. So how do we get a second cube? Like a third cube. Like, I don't want to jump over it because then we're definitely yeah. How do we get the thing now? Is this really a fucking joke? Oh wait, maybe. Okay, so we had to be stuck to figure it out. Nice. Thanks, game. You 100% didn't get me. I absolutely did not panic at all. Just... yeah, let's do this. And we do you. And you. In here. And then we have an extra one right here. And we can do behind it. There we go. Whew. That's what I mean with like the swapping things. It's not really I don't know how to explain it. It's not something that you think of. It doesn't really make sense. Like you can go like, oh, this is obvious, and now I'm just having to try to figure out what to do. It's always like, well, okay, now what?
Mother, can I suggest something?
Of course, go ahead.
The southern part of the island is completely dead. No animals, no plants. The soil is too alkaline for anything to live except bacteria.
Yes, that's why it's a good location for some of the experiments.
Well, if we want to show that we can make the cosmos more beautiful, then why don't we start there? The desert doesn't have to be dead. If we modify the conditions, life can thrive there. And that could be the first step towards spreading life to other worlds. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that does sound like a plan. Sounds really good, actually. Number 5, twice. An accumulator. What? Okay. No, it's the wrong one. So I want this here. Then you swap for the accumulator. You go hop. And then you go hop. Does it stay charged? Let's hope it does. Go hop. So this one just opens the gate. Okay, okay. So now we need somehow swap these and get these all the way over there. What? Wait, what? It's just gonna take super long. Is that it? No, wait, that doesn't work. I can't pick anything up now, can I? I can't pick this up. I thought that was the idea. No? Okay, why not? Set twice, right? Okay, I can't take out the button, like something like that. Wait, it's like in my mind it feels literally impossible because I have to get them that one to the other side without using. So let's say even if this was now all the way in the back, right? Then I would still be like this. I just can't have it. Like I just wouldn't be able to. What? Oh. Wait. I think I'm making a critical mistake, because I think what we have to do is get this one here, get this one on here, swap it. Oh, why did it fall off? Swap it, and now I have to get these two inside, right? Or at least here somewhere. With, oh, wait, maybe. That opens both of them, so I can do this. Fill it with blue. So I only need that one. And now I don't need this one. We can keep this open. And we can put this one inside, actually. Get a jammer inside. And now we don't need them. Right? Because we just do this. Oof. Wow. It worked. They keep getting more and more difficult. Not really complaining though. I think it's cool. Trying to solve them as best as I can. Poisonous humility. Excerpt from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. Some hex code. I'm assuming that the hex code is just like undecipherable, like lost data, right? But what we suffer from today is humility in the wrong place. Modesty has moved from the organ of ambition. Modesty has settled upon the organ of conviction, where it was never meant to be. A man was meant to be doubtful about himself, but undoubting about the truth. This has been exactly reversed. Nowadays, the part of a man that a man does assert... Nowadays, the part of a man that a man does assert is exactly the part he ought not to assert himself. The part he doubts is exactly the part he ought not to doubt, the divine reason. Huxley preached a humility context to learn from nature, but the new skeptic is so humble that he doubts if he can even learn. Maybe. Thus we should be wrong if we had said hastily that there is no humility typical of our time. The truth is that there is a real humility typical of our time, but it so happens that it is practically a more poisonous humility than the wildest prostrations of the ascetic. The old humility was a spur that prevented a man from stopping, not a nail in his boot that prevented him from going on. For the old humility made a man doubtful about his efforts, which might make him work harder, but a new humility makes a man doubtful about his aims, which will make him stop working altogether. Miranda, if I had to read this twice, I had to read this twice to fully understand it. I mean, I can believe that. Excursion. From Miranda to Athena. It's incredible, there's an entire submerged town just off the coast, surprisingly well preserved. Sailing over it, I finally understood what the ancients meant by eerie. I obviously couldn't have the kind of physiological response stated, but I think the mental response was pretty close. A contradictory response, part I can pronounce it. Melancholy, whatever. Melancholy, that was it. Jesus. Part fascination. It's strange how tragedy and destruction make the beauty of civilization more obvious. Miranda. P.S. A deer got into the maintenance area and made a huge mess. Sorry, I'll clean it. P.P.S. I may have been feeding it. Failed to load comment. Maybe that's a good thing. Founding 6. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of Jerusalem. Day 296. Cornelius and Sarabai went back to the dam today. We've been holding off on constructing any new humans to concentrate on building a home for them first. But there's a limit to what 13 people can do on their own. Everyone is eager to start construction on some of the more ambitious structures. Sarabai's kindness and patience is something that we'll certainly miss out here, where tempers can sometimes run high, and I'll miss Cornelius too. He was there when I was born, and he is just as much a father to me as Athena and Alexandra Drennan are my mothers. But I suppose I can always go visit them. The dam isn't that far, and once we complete the monorail in a few decades, it will truly only be a few minutes away. And what are a couple dozen years, really, when you might live forever? Yeah, Trevor 6. Let's hear it.
Something I really like about Alex, one of the reasons why I'm here doing this, is that she's really humble. She has this incredibly positive view of humanity. She believes we can accomplish anything, but it's not about her. She doesn't think that she's smarter or better than anyone else. She just looks at us as a species, and even though she can see how small we are in the grand scheme of things, she thinks that we could conquer the stars and give meaning to the universe. Even now, even when none of us are going to live to see it. Isn't that awesome?
No idea. Could be. Propulsion. So we're flying. Okay, we got a cube, we can swap. We need what? We need red up there. Do we have red anywhere? We don't even have... Oh, blue. Can we aim? Maybe? Wait, let's try it, right? Nope, we can't. Okay. So, what I'm thinking... Oh. Okay, that's what it's for. It can be put through its own hole, which kind of sucks. So how do we get the cube over here? We need them on top of each other. How do we get you here? We need you to be red. So we need to shoot you with this thing from this thing, but we need to put you on a cube. That's so stupid. Okay, this one is useless now. There we go. Deploying it. There we go. See what I mean? Like it's not difficult. It's just super difficult to see what you have to do. Like when you figure it out, it's not. While the other ones is
team must be
you.
very proud of you, 1K.
Yeah, and the other ones are more like you can see almost immediately what you have to do, and then you have to figure out what to do, or no, then you have to figure out how to do the thing, and not just keep figuring out what you're actually supposed to do, which is kind of annoying. And like some fans you can pick up, other fans you can't pick up, so you have to like try it. Yeah, I don't like these very much. Like this fan, can you pick up a fan? Okay, in this case you can. Okay. Hey, here's a swapping guy. Okay. Well, let's see what's upstairs. Jammer. And we're out. We have to swap it. So we can go back up here. Take it. Wait, is it already open? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but we can jam it, right? So we can take the thing, whatever it is. Oopsie. I mean, not sure if we can fly back up if you want, so. Is there anything? No? No? And why do we need it? Just gonna check. What is it? Not sure. Wait, how do we even get up there? Wait, can we fall through? Oh, we never did it before. Alright, so we are gonna need this one. Point here. An item to swap. How many items do we have? So we need that one. We have a jammer, we don't really need it anymore. Item to swap for the thing. An item to swap for the thing. I'm not an item? Okay. Apparently not. So how do I get an item up there if I'm up there myself, right? Why do I have two of myself? How can I use my duplicate? What is it for? See, in this fan you can take, so it's so annoying to like. Then they probably look different, right? Yeah, they have like a different thing, but like it's still. Something on the thing. We can't drop off, so we have to have something in our hands while doing it. We can't take the hole through. I mean, we can't take the driller through. We need the driller desperately to get there. We have to have the fan to get there. So the only thing left is us or the jammer. We can take a driller up, but I don't think that's gonna help us. Especially not for a trade. Just gonna try something, right? We put this one up here. So... Oh, right, we have to jam it. Put this guy up here. Oh. Like this. So we can move. We jump on. Right? Now we have a thing to control. We can... Come on. We can take this because we're already up there. We have something to swap. We can put a hole. We can swap him. We can pick this up. Exchange it. And now we can basically do this. And then just put this guy on here. Swap. And then go up. Okay. And once you figure it out, it's super easy to do. But damn. Was that the last one? I think it was. Did we actually complete everything here? I think so. It could be. Oh no, we didn't get the one thing, but I don't know how to get it because we don't have anything in the world that we can use to push the button.
Miranda, would you like to play a game?
A game? That sounds like fun.
It is. Remember what Alexandra Drennan said about games?
They're part of what makes us human.
Exactly. And this is a game Alexandra Drennan designed when she was still in school. It's based on her favorite book. Have a go.
Okay, let's go up and see what's up here.
Hear me, friend, and heed my words. Beware Pandora. She is nothing but fear and despair, and she will do anything to prevent you from reaching the flame. It is she who disrupted the trials of the Sphinx, and who bound me in the...
Oh? That's not good. Are they coming?
Well done, 1K. Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again. Everyone come to the VTOL, please. It's time to find Athena.
What about Pandora? She seems capable of displacing or controlling the other entities.
We should be careful, but we can't let such a vague threat paralyze us. Just keep your eyes open.
The VTOL. Yes, it's in the center. Actually, I don't remember why it's called the VTOL. Alright. Travel to the megastructure.
There's something I've been thinking about. I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about? The collapse of the Rakovsky building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Kaneda. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing it.
To the VTOL. Where did it open? Because this is not the side. This is like we went in already, right? Oh, they're intersecting. I think, right? It looks like they're intersecting. Okay. Oh, we will also have a gate here. Okay. Well, so that's gonna be it for today. Next time we are going to the other side of the megastructure. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.